What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Complex, your favorite spot to chill, relax, and take a few shots. I'm your host, Ozell Phillips. You know what I'm saying? I got my peoples with me today. How y'all doing today, guys?
What's good?
What's going on?
Pretty
We're talking about the amazing, beautiful Miss Heaven.
Hello.
The infamous and the Mr. Talented Mr. Mickey Murdoch.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm here for.
And the most sexy and mature Miss Shay Lee. Look at her. So you know how we kick it off every Saturday at 1 o'clock. It's time for the what?
The Mood Game.
The Mood Game. I've only had 5 hours of sleep.
Game.
I am working off creativity. Let's rock and roll this bad boy. I'm gonna start off with Heaven actually today.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Start
off. Come on, we're gonna start us off strong.
Go start that beat. Yes,
Okay,
this is a lot of pressure. Y'all know.
Yeah, I know.
It's not gonna even go nowhere.
Come
Like,
on,
let's-
what you need?
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay. Be rabbit.
I'm finna grab
Be
my
rabbit.
damn shot.
I have nothing.
And Heaven's gonna shot.
Oh
Take
my
the shot.
God.
Take
Why
the
we
shot.
doing this? Y'all
Take
know
the
she's
shot.
royalty to create the space. I don't know what space to create.
Oh my god.
Go ahead. Double shot that on. Wait, make sure that's the right one.
Look.
Why you give us two coats? You know this girl be fucking.
That's how we gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I just believe we
Heaven, that one
That's
cousin
what I
is
told
she. That
you.
one cousin is still. You got to watch her when she come to your house. Okay. No.
No, Heaven is not the person to steal. She
No,
gonna
no,
tell
I'm
you
not
exactly
saying she's. I'm saying as far as the Cubs.
The
No,
sneaky
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
The sneaky shit, 'cause
Yeah.
yeah, the sneaky shit, not the
that's
Cubs.
gonna
No,
be here all night.
no, Heaven make too much money to steal. All right, here we go. It's on you, Mickey Murdoch.
All right, man.
No, the fuck it's not Heaven, and I heard your ass.
Wait. Well, here we go.
Here we go. Yo. Used to sell that shit to make the fiend do the Cabbage Patch. Nigga, I ain't even mad as that. Matter of fact, man, my kids are some Sour Patch kids. C came in, this is how I live. I've been taking care of them all week. Then go ahead to your GG crib. I mean shit. Niggas say I'm losing the beat, but fuck it. Little nigga made me losing my feet.
Come on, Shay.
Okay, all right. Yeah, here I go. They call me arrogant, but I'm confident. In a bag, so I'm copping shit. Call me truth, cause I'm telling facts. You know that, been the realest that. In my bag season.
Okay.
You know that I ain't even been treated.
Hey, hold up.
Hold on, I gotta make that up. Hold on. Ball head, small head. It don't care cause I got your nigga all dead.
Hey.
Yeah. In my fucking pocket. Got his heart on the fucking locket. Yeah. And he fucking crushing. You know that I'm fucking brushing. Brush him off, brush him in. You know all I'm about to win. Yeah.
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 Let's go, man.
Yeah. Somebody. Okay. Okay. We go.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Don't take a shot.
I was coming with it. I was good enough.
Take that shot.
I was building it up.
Take that shot. Take that
I was
shot.
creating.
If you had more,
I was
hold on.
creating
You had
a
more.
sound
You had more
Did you
beats
have
for
more?
myself. Yes, I had
You
more,
had
but
more?
it's unfortunately because I'm taking my shot. Bro.
Okay.
I said for the
You
creative
did
heaven.
that.
I was over here. I was.
I
Getting, I
I
was getting,
thought you was
Ain't
good.
no sweat.
I was
heard
good.
you
Yeah.
I was
She
here
just-
for it. I was here for it.
You're a
Kev.
dream killer. You're a dream killer.
He was on his
That's how
Kanye.
listen, you had this. You really hit. You really did. I feel like that was gonna be a heat up.
Yeah.
Josh, you was sick.
I was doing it
sick.
twice because you have to have two intros,
Right.
And then you go to the
Oh.
the chorus and
You
then
sure?
the
I thought it was
verse.
like a Nicki Minaj thing. Just
I believe that. I saw it. I felt it. I
Yeah,
felt it.
we was getting
I
there.
felt
We
it.
was going
You
somewhere.
was flowing off.
I was taking my
creativity.
time. You gotta
Right.
take your
Go
time when
ahead.
you're doing the creativity
Go
stuff.
ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
We're gonna start from heaven again since she's talking too much shit.
okay. Okay, let's do this.
Ha-ha.
I think I might
Now watch it. Heaven,
Ha-ha.
now heaven got some lyrics pulled up. She's finna go off somebody's
I
lyrics.
recommend Dr. Seuss.
One
For your
okay.
rhymes.
1 plus
Go ahead.
2 equals 1 plus 1 equals 2, or
I think green eggs and ham.
Beyonce or
Yeah, you better go with a
Beyonce.
solid classic green
green
eggs
eggs
and
and
ham.
ham. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me look it up.
Okay,
1 second.
go ahead.
Stop. That's inspiration heavy. Go.
Do I not like them saying my
All right.
You gotta look that
Yeah.
shit
You
up.
All right.
got look it up real
Okay,
quick.
come on.
So I know what
Ready?
I'm looking for.
Are you
I go
ready?
first for real.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just drank. Yeah, so it's on you now. Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Hold on.
Come on,
hold
come on, man.
I think
Bring it
that's
home,
mean.
man.
I think that's mean.
Bring
Heaven,
it home.
Heaven needs the tongue set. Like Craig, can you go off?
What you mean?
Right.
Here you go. Here you go. So
Bro, like, I said, what you mean?
hold on,
All
wait.
right. I'll go.
I know I need
I'll
to
go.
go.
Come on, you got it.
Man, B, give me the beat, man. I'll go, man. Come on, man. Yo. Okay. Yeah. Yo. Said that you arrogant. Well, I do. Guess you look good enough to be a surrogate. Fuck it. That's another note. Yeah, you bald head, but hey, you cool though. Listen, now here I go. The first time on the show, Phil wearing a do-rag. Sorry that I gotta get a nigga B-side. Sorry that I have to go at him with the heat. Now let's get back to old heaven. People up in here, yeah, dressed like the Reverend our daughter. Young people up in here, I taught her. Everybody up in here came and get a part of nigga, and I go. People up in here, you know you can't kill my flow. Oh shit, nigga, when I bring it back like my hat to the back, nigga, watch I snap back with the snap back, and I get lag when I get that, give me that, give me
Go ahead. You made your
You definitely took off. Definitely did your shit.
did your dance. Go
Come
ahead.
on. Who we got? Who next?
Now it's it. Go.
Damn.
Here we go.
Okay, I got this.
I'm gonna give you one chance.
Got it.
Yeah.
3 1/3. Take the shot.
Cut that shit the fuck out. She said,
Can we just?
No.
I breath the air. I was like, and there was nothing.
That's the definition of a
Heaven.
choke.
Yep, definitely choked the fuck up. That
Wow.
was it.
Okay.
well, thank you for the
Craig,
mood,
who
gang.
Got
Guy.
my
Craig.
water.
You
Show water
lost
right
it.
here. Mine right here.
Oh,
Wow.
So Craig, later you gotta
Wow.
give me some lessons on how
And
to
when
rap.
I
or
say she
something.
was gonna go crazy.
You can't hear me. I'm talking about full octopus.
I thought she had it for a split second.
Well, let's get a round of applause to everybody who did, do a good job in the mood game. I'm happy for Shay and Craig. They generally do a good job.
I knew that
Me-
was a single out somebody. I felt
No,
like
I had to drink too.
Shay-
Me
Shay-
and you.
still
Shay
still
had
players,
a-
though.
Yeah,
better
me- we
verse than
tried.
on the
Yo,
first.
beating my silence could have
Yeah.
been some good shit in the world.
Have to say that shit. And I would have actually had something great if y'all would have let me take my time to
I
build that
saw
up.
you building
I was
it up.
I was creating
He
something
said,
great.
I
I was adding on harmonies. I was adding on
Heaven needed a
verses.
partner.
I
I
was
needed
adding
a
on
body.
choruses.
I needed a body.
Heaven
I needed a body doing
partner.
that with me.
You was in your yay bag,
Yeah.
and you ain't wrong.
Listen,
Thank
needed
you.
a body for that team, so that's why you had to go with me. It's cool.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Took one
All
for the
right.
team.
All
Mhm.
right.
Team player.
So now we talking about what's the hookup, the 414.
You
We ain't did this in a while, guys.
Yes.
We haven't had a segment about the 414, the hookup. Plus, we're gonna also talk about how our weeks have been. You know what I mean? Like talk, but let me know who got the 414 today.
Well, let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want.
Tom gotta stop touching stuff.
He has to stop touching things. But don't worry, because season 2, my buttons will be secured.
Yeah.
But no, what's going
But-
on, man?
But man, so listen, this week, man, wanted to give a special shout out, man, to one of my homies, man, Stan P, aka Stan Perry on Facebook. You can look him up. He got his own
Let's see.
glasses line.
Okay.
The website is called verveglasses.com. Now, I'm a glasses person, you know I love my glasses and everything like that. But he definitely got some legit glasses, man. I think y'all should really check it out.
Okay.
Definitely some legit glasses. Right now he got a 10% off sale
Okay.
going on. So again, that's Verve, that's VERVE glasses.com. And actually, I'm like, when I looked on the website, I was really fairly impressed though. It wasn't, it was a little things different, you know what I mean, man and women's glasses, but
Fairly impressed, quote.
Quick question: is it just for like
Why does she
fashion
catch
glasses
the shade
or is
and
it
everything?
prescription
Man.
glasses?
more so fashion glasses. You can get them like prescription, but
I need a
they're
prescription. The bitch is blind. I need some glasses.
Facts, I ain't blind too. He said I'm like Ray Charles.
Pass that pen, man.
He
I-
said I'm like
You hear
Ray
me,
Charles.
Rachel?
But I was gonna say like, so he's from Milwaukee, right?
Oh yes indeed. Milwaukee's own got his own business and everything like that.
Are those glasses you wearing from him right now?
No, these particularly ones ain't, but I have put my order in. So
Okay.
in the next show or two, you will see me with a pair
Okay.
of the Verve glasses. You
Okay.
will see me definitely with a pair of them. I have
I'm
put my
gonna check 'em
order
out.
in.
What happened to the pink hat today, bro?
Oh,
Calling out do-rags
I
and
was,
shit. I
hey.
mean, what happened to the pink hat protect our black women?
Bro, I was
Hey.
just about to ask you out
Hey.
there. Where's the
I'm
protect
sorry.
my
I'm
black women?
sorry, guys. I'm
Look,
sorry,
don't call me out no
guys. I
fucking. Don't
was
call me out no fucking rap battle, nigga.
running
Don't
late.
call me out.
Where's the
He
hat?
said, I ain't forget.
That's not how this works. He said you got to get at me in the rap. He said you can't. He said you can't come. He said can't come back to now. Fucking with you now. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all. I meant to have a hat. I was this week. I had the kids. It was too much going on. I had to hurry up and get ready.
My man's is a single
Yeah.
dad, which I'm real. I'm not. Yeah, well, yeah, single dad. Yeah, because you know you're single man,
Which
you
is
have kids,
unfortunate, but we're proud of our guys.
No,
for
we're
doing
proud
the
of
right thing.
That's
I'm gonna
awesome,
fuck
man.
up the statistics. Look at you doing your damn thing.
Yeah, going crazy out here.
He said
Matter of
that
fact,
too.
so we're talking about being a single dad. I was gonna say, how was your week with the kids?
Oh no, it's always cool. You know what's funny, man. Kids, they like to try you. You know what I mean?
He said, "You know what's funny?"
You know what I mean?
He's like, "You think that's funny?"
It's no, that's not.
He said it's not a joke.
it-
At all.
He said, but my week was good, man, and it's just like I believe that just for anybody, like man, that time is valuable.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean. That time is definitely valuable because when you ain't got that time, it is a different feeling, you know. So I
Mhm.
encourage anybody, whether doing it or whatnot, just take that time out. You know what I mean. Raising kids, providing for kids is one thing, but when you take the time out and really,
Kick it with your kids.
yeah, do
Yeah,
something with
like
your
spend
kids,
time
man.
with 'em.
Yeah, like take that time.
I was watching
out,
Love
man.
and Hip Hop. I mean, I don't watch it like that, but a little part I saw was like Stevie J's son. He said you were provided for as a father, but you didn't you weren't there. And time is a little bit more different than money.
Right.
Because the kids be poor as hell, and they be like, my daddy been there all of my life, and he been loving on me, and I just love my dad. You know
And I
what I'm
feel
saying?
so rich
You know
off
what I'm
that
saying?
love.
You know what I'm saying? But then some people like my daddy spoiled the fuck out of me, but I barely see that nigga. You know what I mean?
It's a
So,
difference.
time is very important. You know what I'm saying? How was your week, Shaylee? Look at you, look over here with this pretty little what is it? Glitter? I noticed the glitter and the little glitter highlights on your skin. It's beautiful. You have to you have to give beautiful black women a compliment. Heaven is looking beautiful with this beautiful hair color in her hair.
Thank you.
Black women deserve
Want to get
love
tangerine
and some
today.
compliments every chance you get because you're queens. But how was your week,
guy? Oh my gosh, I love you.
though? You know what I'm saying? The crack black. Why can't look like that? He said.
He said solid. No,
Facts.
how was my week? Let me tell y'all something. First off, some advice a friend gave me. He was like, do what you gotta do because at the end of the day, your business is gonna continue, whether you a part of it or not. You know what I'm saying? Business is business. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do what you have to do for yourself. Tell me why, y'all. I literally was making $5 less than what I was making like within this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went up $5 whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Wow,
like,
that's amazing. That's awesome.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, like, just applying to a different job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Heaven,
Right.
bro, put yourself out there. Heaven just inspired me. Like, bro, don't apply for what, don't ask for what you need. Ask for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna want that one attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm here
Right.
because I want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ask, man. Like, know your worth. Like,
That's facts.
you don't play yourself.
That's
basically.
facts.
Like,
Cause I damn
That's
near,
how my week
I
went.
damn near like I need some more money. Even I just made a lot.
Man.
I need. It's like I need more money. It's like what I need. It's almost like when you have something and you meet that goal. Who is it? Jack Holloway. He was like Jack Holloway. How you say his name? Holloway.
Holloway, I think.
Yeah. He was like, you know, he's
Harlem?
like Harlem. Yeah. I hit a goal. He said I hit a goal, and then he said, even though I'm happy to hit this specific goal, I still want more. Like,
Right.
We made this podcast coming together. This was the goal. You know, I don't know about for y'all, but for me, it was a goal as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
definitely.
And this is together now. It's like I want more.
Mhm.
Of every, you know what I mean? I want more money. I want more exposure. I want more everything. You know what I mean? Because keep reaching. You know what I mean? Why not?
Why not?
Fact.
Like, man.
Why not? Today, like I said, I told
What
you
about
earlier,
you, Philip?
I made my company 40. I made work for a law firm, and I made them $40,000 this
That's
month.
Man.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
Which is pretty
poppin',
cool. You know
man.
what
It was
I mean?
actually more. He's being modest.
Yeah, my
Definitely
goal was
being
40,000. I
modest.
made 43. You know,
Go
what I'm
ahead.
saying?
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
That's what's popping,
But
man.
the thing about it is like I didn't believe that I could really do it. And when I did it, it's like, you know, I could do this shit, but if I want to do this shit now, I kind of want to do something different now.
Yes.
Now
I
that
want
I know
more
I
money.
can do it,
I just
Now
want
I
some
want something
motherfucking
else.
money because it's I hit the money that I feel like I'm just gonna be satisfied. Like this is what I want to be at. That's where that's when I'm gonna stop. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I want money that I could be independent and be free and make my own schedule and not have to clock in nobody. And I'm not saying for those who do have to clock in, we need to clock in people. We need people to work in from 9 to 5. We need those people, but
Right.
I'm just not one of those people that want to do that for the rest of my life. Me personally, we're talking about personal wise.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? I see a little bit more for myself, and I have the right to. It's my
Hell
life.
yeah.
Shit. I can only live for myself.
Literally.
Right.
Literally.
Man.
Can't live for nobody else. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
bullshit.
What about you, Heaven?
This week has been really great. This week has been amazing. I had got this phone call. I applied for this job, y'all, right? And it's making 60,000 plus a year. Yeah, and I would just be working for a different company, you know, showing their brand to different locations. So they'll pay for my
Go
mileage,
ahead, babe. I know
59
you
cents
came
every
up.
mile. They'll give me gas reimbursement, and I'll be traveling from Illinois and California, also as a state of Wisconsin, you know, to help the different locations and different branches and franchises. My interview with the VP is on Tuesday.
That is
really
amazing.
fucking hoping I get the job,
Yeah.
y'all, because I'm knocking everything off at work. I'm knocking everything.
Yeah, she
Yes.
said I'm finna be
Man,
nasty
fuck
at
I'm
that.
not
work.
nasty. I'm trying to be nasty.
I'm
too.
with that shit. Let
I'm
me
talking
come. I
about-
want to knock some shit over with
Do
you.
you hear me? Like this is
Say y'all
She
got
said,
my
"Don't
nigga
act
fucked
shit."
up.
She's a clown. She's a clown. I want y'all to understand this.
Y'all got my
Listen,
nigga
y'all, I'm
fucked
so
up.
serious. I've been with this company for like 3.5 years now, and I can say this did nothing but drain me as a person. Like, but the money was good, but it drained me nonetheless. So like to pause to see like a new aspect of income, making so much more money. When I told them like my base of what I was getting paid now, like the lady was like, "Oh no, so you don't have to. Don't worry about that. Like you don't even start there. Like you start way above that." So to hear 60 plus K a month, I mean a year, is fucking amazing. Like I've never seen that shit. So it's like this is a big step for me.
Go ahead, baby
Really
girl.
hoping I get this shit. And
Oh,
if I
baby.
don't, I'll just
No,
suck
it
up
ain't
and
gonna
do
be
it
no
again.
don't. You gonna get that shit.
I hope so.
Like Kevin, that's amazing.
get
I
That's
really hope
amazing.
so. I
Yeah.
really hope so. So I can get a soccer mom car.
You said what?
On a soccer mom car, like the little minivans. I want a minivan.
Heaven
You
is.
know
I
what,
don't.
if you making
She
60K a year,
aspiring
you
for
better
a
not
soccer
get.
mom car?
You better not
She
get no.
anti heavy.
How
That's
you gonna
anti
have?
heaven.
How you gonna have a soccer mom car
Get
with
your
no kids?
corny ass.
She
The
T-
real, literally with no
she
kids.
TT heaven, y'all. Y'all know that already. I don't
Listen,
know
if you don't
acting
go
like
get
that,
you a
man.
little truck, a little Jeep or something.
I
you
low
know
key
what
want
I
a
mean?
pickup truck, but you know,
Go get your little. Go get your little Jeep or something. You know what I mean? A little Jeep or
I
something.
don't think they caught that, but we caught that.
we ain't keep that.
Your cousin.
Yeah, me and Shay Muff is like, okay now, all right now. No, we'll tell y'all later. Okay, I'm glad, but I'm really excited for you, Heaven.
Say so to her. Oh my god, okay.
That was our producer Tone.
Yeah.
They got them burrito bowls.
They have burrito bowls upstairs.
When we ate here.
It's here.
Bro, literally.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my.
Okay, y'all, we good. We back.
So let.
Good.
We centered.
These niggas fat.
Wow.
Now, where they
I
at?
only ate a muffin today. Hold on, guys. We have fans. Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She's a clown.
You
Yeah.
said you only
Pause.
had a-
Our fans. The name is the British are coming. Coming is spelled with the U.
Oh.
And then it says
Tommy.
niggers and faggots need to die. Niggers and faggots need to die. Plus
Funny as a bit.
niggers and faggots need to die.
That got intense and real dark.
Oh, and then he switches it up with a
Is this
shut
on
the
YouTube?
fuck up, fart fucker nigger.
Is this on YouTube or is this more?
I don't know what this
Got
is,
your
but
question,
whoa.
Got your question,
This is
Jay?
our
that
first time
you?
having a hate. Hater on the
Hate,
show.
hate.
Look.
We've never been this popular before, honestly. Like
That nigga's name was
I
coming
think-
for real, like coming this shit.
the
Nigga
British
said-
are coming.
Oh,
Hey,
His
okay.
name was.
Hey, the British are coming. Guess what?
Man, sit your dumb ass
Damn,
down.
Okay.
have
All
a
right.
seat.
But he wrote us like 8 comments. Like, you
Well,
know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
It's
he
all
said
good.
we
you
appreciate
are
your.
so.
He said thank you for
like us
commenting.
that much? We're on your mind.
That's
like
what's
that?
up.
That
Nigga,
is
we
awesome.
coming the fuck
These are some
I fucking enjoy it.
fun.
I
out. We
fucking
coming
So
enjoy it.
anyway,
Yeah.
on to the next segment of the day,
Oh,
man. We're talking about soul food.
So fucking good.
Man, oh my God, these people are hilarious.
Oh my
We coming
That's why
up
he living in his mama
in
basement.
a big fucking way.
In
Wow.
a big fucking way, my boy. Yeah.
They definitely is.
Yeah.
I mean, someone's clearly upset.
He said,
I don't know
But-
why you're upset.
We
Listen,
have fans. Like, we have our first
Hey.
obsessors.
hey, listen.
Ah.
We are black. We are beautiful. We are doing our thing. I'm sorry that you cannot handle that or take that, but
It ain't my fault you swear for no reason, nigga.
I mean,
it's what it
Smell
is,
like
bro.
cottage
Man, we
cheese.
need the haters. Like, that's how we gonna come up, y'all.
Ain't my fault.
Good.
Them
Good.
niggas swear
Shay is
for
too
no
excited.
reason.
So we're finna get into soul food, and
Oh,
and my
yeah.
boy.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this soul food. Man.
Yeah.
I think
Craig
I
took
should
himself
I should have never gave Shay the last one because now she is geeked up about the haters. Now she is excited about the haters.
Another fan said,
What the-
I think they misspelled some. It says, I want some merce. So we're going to let them get back to that. But anyway, another guy said, shout out exposure.
Anyway, so we get into soul
like that.
food.
I
We
just
finna get
like
to the
that.
soul food. So Craig, what was the soul food album for this week? man?
So this week I decided to do first albums, and my albums this week were Nelly Country Grammar and
Oh,
Ludacris
shit.
back for the first time.
Oh shit.
Now, I gotta let y'all, cause I'm gonna go last,
Hold on.
cause I gotta get y'all a history lesson.
Craig, what we do? We went what? Way back.
He said way
Yeah.
back.
Way
See,
back.
It's a piece of it.
Right now, all the niggas that's about 30 and 31 and are older, like the niggas that got older and shit, we know about this.
Yeah, we know
You
about
know
that.
what I mean?
I
That
think
Nelly,
Heaven
that
and Shay was
country
probably
grammar.
somewhere at the maybe
I
the
literally
daycare.
Y'all
had
was
just,
little baby,
I
yeah,
was 2
probably
years
had
old with
little
this one. So like,
daycare and shit.
In the
I was,
Damn.
I was definitely probably, sitting somewhere taking a nap. So
Okay, so we
Uh,
can start off with whoever, but I'm gonna go last because I gotta bring it home.
okay, so
but just let me know.
well, no,
what
no,
y'all-
I know. I
what
want to know.
y'all
I want to
thought.
know what you really. I want to know what you thought. We got to start with you first, bro. You the one that introduced the album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who you feeling? Who would you feeling the most? Which album?
1 through 10. Ludacris.
Y'all didn't even say
Go.
the names of the album.
He said
Yeah.
Ludacris what?
Back for the first time
And what?
and Nelly Country Grammar.
Nelly Country Grammar. Yeah.
I missed it.
Now I'm not gonna lie. As a whole, I do like Ludacris's album.
Yeah.
Here coming back.
But it wasn't
But
good.
Nelly, when he came out with that shit right there, I gotta take just the album. If I'm just gonna compare them albums right there, because Ludacris definitely on Nelly. Man, listen here.
You smoking.
Nelly came through with that country grammar.
Nelly
And
came,
when that
yeah.
shit came, look, I'm a big fan of Fantasy, Use a Hoe, motherfucker, Alert, a Ludacris. Come on now, that's my
Ludacris,
nigga.
the album
You
went
know what I mean?
crazy,
The
bro. They had a
album
lot of
went
hits on there.
crazy. It really
did y'all listen to the album? Did y'all get a chance to listen to the album?
Yes.
Y'all like which one do you like?
Ludacris.
You like the Ludacris?
Yeah.
Why did you like Ludacris better?
Okay, so that felt like it was actually more of the time period. When I listened to Nelly, I was like, oh, okay, this is it. But I couldn't imagine a scene in my head for the 2000s playing this. Like
that was the 2000s. That
Yeah.
was the 2000s.
Yeah, I couldn't
Going
imagine
down,
myself.
down, baby. No,
Yeah, but you can't say that Ludacris wasn't.
He
Can't say
was.
Ludacris.
No,
When you
he was.
heard it, you was definitely in your car like, you know, I can just really play this.
She's
thing.
a bitch. That was my shit.
Like Ludacris definitely did his thing. I would have to say between the two, Ludacris I think number one for me. Mainly because like when I listen to him, I'm like, all right, this shit is still some good. This shit is still decent.
Yeah.
This shit definitely.
What I will say about that, she's saying like his music was universal, so it can still timeless.
It's timeless.
It was.
Yeah. So you can listen to that shit
Timeless.
now, like this shit still. I'm rolling up like I'm like, oh, you ain't gonna do
You
that.
know what though? I
can't do
have to.
that.
I will have to agree because that Country Grammar album was really a 2000s.
It was just a
If
set
you,
period.
If you really hear music in the 2000s,
Yeah.
like, because his music ain't like that, you know what I mean? But if you just hear music in the 2000s, that definitely was the 2000 album. I will say Ludacris definitely had the more relatable
versatile
album. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
hit.
Oh,
Okay,
my
so if y'all heard
God. I don't know.
Ludacris,
Hit.
you
Burn,
heard
burn,
Ludacris
burn.
and if you heard that album of Ludacris and then the album for Nelly, which one would I be more likely to dance to? Nelly or Ludacris?
Nelly.
Yeah, I was saying that
Nelly.
when it came down to, especially in the hood, Nelly,
When it
everybody
came-
loved
come
Nelly.
on
Not just
now.
the hood, just in
Then-
general.
No, Nelly.
And when it came down, Nelly was like even at the white school,
You
they were playing
make a
Nelly.
Motherfucker, I mean,
Yeah,
Nelly
they played some Ludacris too, but they
I
was playing a
went
lot
with
of
the white-
Nelly.
I went to school with the
Nelly
white
was-
folks.
listen.
They listen to Ludacris.
Listen, yeah, Ludacris, because Ludacris at that time, you know what I mean. But
people love-
if you, I'm trying to
people
take
love
y'all
Nelly.
back because y'all don't even remember this shit. We
Ludacris
when
was
FUBU was
straight.
out and shit, all that shit. When that shit was popular to wear. See, y'all don't even know nothing about
Who?
that shit. When FUBU and shit, when that shit
Oh,
was
no.
popular to wear. that's
Oh
when we was
wow,
young
they don't
as
remember
shit.
football. Damn, this
Nelly,
niggas-
listen,
Craig, you
Nelly,
sound old
We
as
young,
hell.
but we
Craig,
not
you
that
sound
young
old as hell
then.
right
that's
now. Why I should
damn
know that,
near
bro.
when
He
when
said,
this
you
shit
don't know
came
shit
out.
about that FUBU.
Nah.
Well, I'm lying.
Nah. But see.
Damn, when that
But
nigga
see,
when that
though,
nigga
Nelly-
turned 40 or 50, what the fuck he could be saying? He could be saying some shit.
Hey.
I
Y'all
can't wait
still
to
on the-
John
He
and
gonna be
Echo
that,
and
don't
shit.
step on my grass.
Nah, but at that
I
time
can see
though,
that.
Nelly,
You in or you out? type of
Nelly
person.
definitely had that energy and definitely took that way. Because when that shit came out, I can't lie, I heard that in everybody.
No.
That was one vivid memory I had of just hearing
Yeah,
Nelly like that first Country Grammar album, like in everybody fucking cars.
I was at my grandma Beulah house. Like I said, shout out to 23rd and Keith. I was like literally over there, and I first seen the Nelly Country Grammar song, and it was amazing. It was different. Like I said, it was a 2000 like era though.
Type,
You know what I
type
mean?
shit,
Like
you know what I mean?
you listen to Ludacris stuff now. He's like I feel like a universal rapper. Like he can rap.
Yeah.
Ludacris can really rap. Not saying Nelly can't, but Ludacris is a little bit more. I feel like he can rap.
He's
on
more
anything.
versatile.
Yeah, definitely more
He rap on
versatile.
anything. You know what I mean?
Definitely, you get no argument from me.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying.
why I gotta
As
be
far as when
Ludacris
it came
fan.
to albums, I enjoyed Nelly album. Who is it?
Oh, she had it on there. That's what I asked Tony to do earlier.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to put the fan counts?
Yeah. So
What
you,
just-
how did you do
how
that?
do that?
How you do
I
that?
went to the comment and it says show. Like, okay. Okay.
You're annoying.
Yeah.
That's super
Hold
dope.
on. But I just want to say, like, yes, I will listen to Ludacris more, but Nelly albums at that time was hard, bro.
I'm saying it was
Thank
the 2000.
you.
It was the 2000 era though, y'all.
They was putting that shit in
Thank
movies,
you.
bro, right away.
It was
Right
the 2000
away.
era because he was like the beginning of a new sound.
What movie was his song in?
Hold on.
Cause I'm sorry, getting hot in here was a fucking anthem.
Hot air.
Besides Hot in Here.
hot in here.
He had a few anthems. He had
What?
yeah.
Andele, mama,
me
yeah,
to
oh,
I
he had the-
need-
We got the versatile music. Stop it.
Let me eat that.
Wait, no, it was the way you all three synced on the same piece of the song. at the same
Yeah,
time.
cause
Bro,
the nigga had some bops.
Yeah.
He had some bops. He had some bops. Ludacris had some good shit. I like Ludacris later work because Ludacris I feel like had a sound after he came out later on.
No, I'm not gonna lie to
Type
you.
shit.
Shit from then on out though. Yeah, Ludacris definitely take the cake. I mean, that's no brainer. But I will say if I'm gonna give Nelly a over on any album, it'd have to be their first album.
Somebody said 50. That's Corey. Twister 50 Cent. Okay. Yes, timeless
Outkast
music.
is
Yes,
my favorite.
Outkast is actually one of me and Craig's favorites too. Actually,
No cap.
I remember my best friend actually had a 50 Cent album. Though. I remember that Get Rich or Die Trying
That was
album.
the first time I ever bought my own money.
Bro, cut to some-
My best friend in 8th grade bought that album. That shit was going hard.
It wasn't
man.
even because it was hard. That man was so fine. It was ridiculous.
It was- okay, so anyway,
The nigga had a bullet wound on the album cover. Like,
Oh,
Who
what
hit
the?
my-
That was the
I
hardest
never-
shit. Now that was the hardest
y'all are
shit.
annoying.
wow.
Y'all
You
are
about to
annoying.
start preaching,
Right.
brother.
You got to go ahead and say the word.
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah.
up, fool.
Yeah.
He said he better stop preaching, brother.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
did
all
you like?
right.
Did you like Nelly more? Did you like Ludacris?
I think Nelly's finer, but
Yeah.
I've listened to more Ludacris songs than definitely Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all
I
remember
feel
that song? Y'all remember that song he made with that white man and it was country.
Over and over again.
I know.
Cause
No.
I keep falling over and over again. I'm like, why do I know all these lyrics? But I'm like, bro, I will never listen to this. I
I hope you wouldn't.
That
Shit,
song, wait,
'cause
okay. So I actually really like that song.
I bet Heaven do. Heaven look like she like
Ah.
shit like that. Heaven look like she like shit like that.
I do, and I'm willing to.
You're
listen
hella
to it.
corny, bro.
I understand that. Like it
She
comes
wants a
with
fucking.
this
She wants a minivan. What the fuck do you
Right.
one. Okay,
mean?
but y'all understand there was a minivan at once upon a time that had a table in it. That shit fucking cool. Like
Heaven, get a truck.
You know what?
Heaven, get a truck.
Heaven, you're 22. Why would you want a fucking minivan?
maybe I don't know. It's just kind of cool. I just want to see a
You
minivan
don't
on a
have
table.
kids.
You
dude.
don't have
kids.
My nigga
You don't have
have
kids. What the fuck are you doing?
I just want to see like a minivan on the table. I just want to ride it in there for a day, just a day. They can get a bed. I just want a day.
I feel like something's wrong with this woman.
I can see Heaven right now, 2 hands on the steering wheel, just
She's like, she's looking back at her niece. She's like, "Hey, you okay? Okay.
She was looking forward to this shit. Like,
Looking too forward to it.
Never mind.
So
She
Phil,
said, I ain't gonna
Phil.
say
Killing
Shit.
dreams.
Yeah.
That's how we feel. That's how I felt during the mood game. Killing dreams.
Thank you.
I said, I was gonna get.
Heaven said, take a shot.
She said, take a shot. She said, you did it twice.
Take a shot.
Show your ass.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna close this out real quick. Who honestly feels like which album did y'all like the most? And I honestly want to know like who was it for you when you listened to the album this week?
I'm not gonna lie, I like Ludacris's album, but I gotta give Nelly the slight edge over. Just for
That was it for you. That was it for you.
Country grammar, because country grammar a classic. You just like Back for the First Time, definitely a classic too.
Yeah.
But I feel like definitely his later work and even the album after that and the album after that, Ludacris definitely was
Ludacris was the shit,
coming
bro.
to fuck hard. Like
Heaven Faces like
You said
and-
what, Philip?
Lucas was the shit.
Oh,
yeah, but if I gotta give,
that's what he
but
said.
if it's just one album, I gotta give him because Nelly had one more album that was good with that I am number one.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called and shit, but like if I gotta give him one album over him, it would be Country Grammar.
Okay. What about you, Sha?
hold on.
Who you voting for? Who your vote is?
I think my butt getting big. Like, bro, that's an infamous. I'm
But we talking about the album. That Pacific. We talking about the Pacific album.
And I have to. Okay, for timing.
Come on.
For timing,
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to give it to Nelly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, like, but for continuance, like durability, Luda.
Okay. But for right now, for the soulful portion, it's Nelly. It's two Nelly. What about you, Heaven?
I'm gonna say Ludacris. What's your
Okay.
fantasy?
I'm not mad. What's your fantasy was definitely.
I can't tell me that we.
Oh, that was. I love.
Y'all can't
Got
To the
that
bed, down, to the floor.
I don't wanna- He makes so good. I don't want to leave.
What's your
Oh,
fantasy?
I couldn't sing that because I'm like, what you talking about licking butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop. That's
I'm like, lick me down from my head to my toe. What
No,
the fuck
he said
you
what he
mean?
said.
He said, I said what I
No,
said.
no.
What you mean?
That song had nothing on. I got an ass so big like the sun. That shit.
That was Trina though.
Yes, I'm saying though, like you talking about, you couldn't say that.
Oh
Bro,
yeah,
we was singing.
That was
I bet y'all. I bet y'all would. Yeah, I can see that. Y'all probably singing some shit like the Thomas. I got to ask.
Yeah,
Hope you got a mouth full of what? I want to run.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm like,
So you giving it to Nelly, huh?
That's when the bell would have came and smacked.
oh
one of
yeah.
y'all in the
You're not
goddamn
finna
leg.
say the cuss words. You're a child.
yes, you is. You gonna whisper?
Yes,
though.
you is.
Nigga, I'm
Children
like
cut.
booty tangs.
Children fucking cuss worse than us.
They be in that room having a whole argument with themselves.
Have
about what some shit
you
they would
ever
never
heard?
do.
Have you ever heard a kid? Have you ever heard a kid when the daughter's not around? When a kid, when the daughter's not around, kids
Let me
be
find out
going
if
the
you
fuck
caught the kid.
in.
They do.
And I'll
You be like, why are you so upset? Like,
No,
Why are you
no.
so angry?
I can't remember who I was with, but it was a group of kids, and I was like, I don't know if it's my cousins or my brother or sisters, but when I left and they think I was there, all I heard was, "You need to shut the fuck up before I whoop your ass." And I just couldn't. And I was like, my nieces and nephews. Shout out to my nieces and nephews all my life. I turned around. I left the room for a second. They thought I was gone. I hear Hermie in there talking about something. You need to shut the fuck up. I'll whoop your ass. This shit ridiculous. And I couldn't be. And I was like, "It's my niece. She in her
She said what she said. Shut the fuck up.
Yes,
Hey,
I mean
this-
fluent, excellent,
This
perfection.
this shit ridiculous for me.
Like she
It
been
was that
cussing
one,
for
nigga.
years.
You need to
Like,
shut the fuck up before I whoop y'all ass.
oh.
Whoa.
She had bass in her voice. It didn't sound scared.
No, not at all. She sounded like she had been saying this for a long time.
She had been
Like, this
practicing.
wasn't her.
script.
This wasn't the first time thing for her. This was a
This is like the fourth or fifth time for the
this is
practice.
yes. When the adults are not around, kids will say all
They
kind of
do.
shit.
Kids are bad.
Hey, they really do.
I swear, my life they do.
They
I'm
do.
convinced. I know I was a
Because you
kid.
understand, when
Come
we was
on,
kids, it was
man.
like, I wish you was dead. We be in a room talking, I'm gonna run away, do all this crazy shit.
He
Whole
said, I
time
swear to
we going
God.
right to sleep.
He said, "I swear
And
to
I know
God,
she
soon
was
as
dead.
soon
But
as
you
you
was packing
soon
your
as
shit.
you
I
go to
did, man, I'm
sleep,
talking about sitting in the
soon as you
windowsill
go
trying
to
to make
sleep, I'm
DJ.
out this bitch. I'm tired of this shit."
I'm tired of
He
this bitch,
said, "I'm
man.
tired of
Ugh,
this."
man.
Hey, why your ass end up falling asleep before my
No.
little falling asleep?
No,
Falling
she-
asleep
She
comfortably
waking
in
you
your
up to come get something to
No,
eat.
the worst one was shove your
She said, "Wake
friend.
up.
No.
Come wash your face and get something to eat." And you like a slave and shit. Yeah.
This man
Ain't
said like
finna
a
go
slave.
no fucking where. He said kids bad as shit.
Bruh, he said, yes, a master.
Y'all are sick.
He is
Y'all
sick.
Hey.
That's Craig. Craig is sick. Craig is sick as fuck.
I used to talk plenty
Listen,
shit. I used to talk plenty shit on man.
I
the
know,
shit
Craig.
I used to
Yeah,
talk.
Craig used to the room like,
Hey, the shit I used to talk.
Like,
hey, doing
but he would say it so
shit.
quietly, like if he got popped or something, his mama, he would come up and say, if me and Anthony in the room, he wouldn't be saying nothing, but he'd be doing this.
In that corner trying to fight the motherfucking air.
I'm not coming back.
Shit. I'm coming back to this bitch. I hate this bitch.
Wait, no. Did y'all see that?
Like,
Did y'all see that video?
Look, hey, Craig, look what I said. What you say? I'll be the one like, what you say, bro?
No, did y'all see the
Hey,
video of that little boy?
hey, nigga said shut the
Wait a
fuck
minute,
up
we
talking to
doing
me.
this
This shit
hard as fuck,
ridiculous.
So,
No, did y'all see that video of the little boy? He had broke his mama's screen door. He called. He was like, "Yeah, I threw the ball and it broke." And he was like, "So it's broke. It's gone." And then something happened. She said something to him. He was like, "No, I'm leaving. I'm running away. I hate this place."
I did.
He's like he's
Hey,
crying.
that
full
nigga
fledged shit.
did practice
I'm
shit.
going
Hey,
outta
he
here.
practiced. Hey, he practiced.
she
clothes,
said,
like,
I'm going to leave. She's,
Hey, but that little nigga has ran away before because the way he packed
the way
his
he packed
shit.
it was so quick. It was
He
so
said
efficient.
the way he packed that shit, he was planning for this.
Whoa.
but I also feel like that's a diversion. Like, you run away from your house, your parents going to say,
Whoa.
how you do that?
I'm just
Go
glad
to
you
your
back.
room. I'm glad you're back. Instead of being honestly, truthfully, you
Be in
wait at
your
the house,
room.
you getting your ass whooped.
Like, it's gonna be
So if you run away,
gonna be
it's a diversion.
instant
It's like
type of
cheating and
fucking-
having an asthma attack.
Man, look here.
It
Man,
be
End this
like
goddamn
that.
shit.
It be
shit,
like
run
that.
away.
Fake it till you make it. What the hell?
I fucking
He
believe
said run
like
away.
people are heaven.
He said, let me give him a goddamn second.
Give him a second.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you gotta
What a way to diverge
You gotta
like
say
you
to
diverge
walk
off
past
some
me.
shit,
Yeah,
bro. He said he said, you know what? I'm gonna act like I'm doing something else, so that way I won't take this L, this real L.
You know what?
Y'all know-
And I'm gonna tell you, if you fucked with my mama, act like you doing something else. Yeah, that would have definitely been grounds to get your ass whooped.
Damn, yeah, because his mama like, are you running away too? Like,
Hey,
damn,
first of all, they want to run
damn,
away.
Can't get away for
Listen.
shit.
He said,
Damn,
I
you
thought-
should have stayed
he
and go,
said,
nigga. Okay, but
Hey, I knew if I ran away, I'm never coming home. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I'm on the street. Bro, if I ran away, bro, I would never come back home.
No, you trip. I'm definitely
You-
home.
Stop. Wait.
he,
Y'all know
Nah,
who
nah,
that's
I feel like he needed to wait at least a
Nah,
week.
was waiting
For
for
his
me.
mama,
behind
it be
that,
have to be
bro.
a week before
Yeah,
she
wait a
come
week.
home. He couldn't come back the same night.
No,
He
that's
said
his
today.
mama?
Yeah, because mama whooped his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
No.
giving all this energy.
Y'all know who Heaven's story remind me of? Heaven. Remember how she tried to
Listen,
flip it on them
Bro,
when
it
you
was
know
them.
you dead wrong?
No, I've learned from that now. The present me is like that was wrong.
Hell,
That was
said-
wrong.
So we
almost
we
made
finna
me
conclude.
myself.
We didn't got off top. We
I
finna
can't
conclude the
believe
soul vote. But my vote goes to Nelly too. I'm sorry, it's gonna be 3 out, winning 1. I mean, last week it was 3 out, winning 1 anyway. I don't understand how. Still don't know how. Last week was Brandy and Devon Culture. If you don't even get me started. So let's give
Boy.
we giving this one to Nelly.
You should like Mary J. Blige or something.
You know this one to Nelly. You
Major
know what I'm saying?
understanding.
You know what I'm saying? What's next on this wonderful list?
The next we have successes and fails.
Oh, so we're getting to our topics. It's topic time.
We gonna work on that. We gonna work on that because I really.
I like
Not
it.
Law and Order.
I like that. That was kind of cool.
Don't do that ever again.
Okay. It's topic time.
That'll work for them.
That'll work.
You do have to.
Stop.
Imagine hearing that shit when you walk out the room. Dun, dun.
Like literally.
Oh, I might do that on
It made my
the I'm scared the shit out of shit with
No,
that.
literally, let her walk in.
Okay, but it's topic time. So the topic is successes and fails, and black wellness. Oh Lord, they done ran into the bowl.
Hi, Tom, go. Just have a seat.
Just take a seat.
Have a seat.
Welcome into the space.
So my producer has a bowl that he gets from upstairs. It's like some
Have a
type of
seat.
bowl or whatever it is, and it's
You-
like
as
Spanish
you
bowl.
can
What is it
use
like? What's
I
in
don't
there?
know. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't know
I
what
don't
it
know.
was.
They ate it and they've been in love and they've been trying to get some ever since.
That's how you.
First
get 'em,
off,
y'all.
this the
Y'all
we
go
had a
get that ball.
had-
That's how you.
we
get
had a
it.
place where they switch up the menu every week. Like, so you're not gonna get the same thing. Like, so I'll have to wait like
Another month.
6 weeks.
Another
They
month.
never 6 weeks.
It was like a
Yeah.
month.
It was like a bowl.
So a month and a half. No cap.
Give or take.
So
Who's counting?
very excited to see that bowl.
Well,
Very happy
after
to
the
be
show,
around
we
it.
know what we'll be eating. A bowl.
Yo,
Facts.
that's we
I'm
gotta
so
do some
excited
things
to
after the
eat,
show.
but-
Okay.
You got to work today?
I do. But
We probably gonna do
I don't be
something.
understand how Shay she comes in, she looks like this, and then she's like, I gotta work, by the way. For fucking
I
what?
hate that I be at work only fabulous.
You be definitely like. It's like, is this
They
a
be
movie?
like,
is
oh.
this a movie set or something?
She
Like,
be
is
only
this-
one. She be the only one in the room with heels on and
Bro,
shit.
niggas
Like,
all right, I'm Kane.
she's like, so I'm taking.
I'm about to conquer.
Right. Like, what is going on? Like, what is this?
Let's
Let
not
me
talk
find
about
out
it
you
because
taking
I
orders
am that
with
friend that
heels
will
on.
send you off like I'm just dressing casual and here I am with the fur on. Like my bad. Like,
Bro, like-
this your casual,
She
right?
said I
But
was
this is
not-
my casual.
This is
so-
my casual.
She said I
I'm
was
Cool.
not-
you know, I'm chillaxing.
I'm not
You
the
know,
problem.
I-
She
know
said,
what?
how we going? We're going casual. She comes in with a two-piece all with red bottoms,
with a fur.
with a fur, Chanel glasses.
No,
And she
Bro,
said,
no.
we're going. I'm casual.
It's
This is how-
casual. Is this not what you wanted?
Stop.
Okay.
No. I really have to get some Chanel glasses.
Yeah,
Like,
look.
that'd be
See,
fire.
look. She said, that actually sounds like a great outfit you
want
did
some
describe.
slides. I want these slides.
I feel like
They're kind of cute.
I'm gonna say it. I hate
Thank you.
designer slides.
Yeah, I've never
I hate 'em.
it, but these are really cute.
I hate them. They're so basic. Blah.
No, but they're cute.
Rainbow does better. Blah,
Not the black.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's thing.
Bro, they put 2 circles on something and then like make it white, like and then it be a strap on it. Like, bro, that
He said, this is
ugly
design,
ass shit.
and this is
Hey,
design.
hell
And
no.
this is it.
That nigga said a whole bunch of bullshit.
She said, so what is it made
He
out of? She said
it-
the same thing the
Hey,
regular sandals made out
Like,
of.
the fuck?
Hey, he said a
Same
whole
brand,
bunch of
same
bullshit,
thing.
but it wouldn't be nothing without the strap. Nigga,
Like,
they throw that strap on that mom. He said,
It's a whole extra G.
throw that
Like-
strap on
He
that
said-
shit.
Inventive.
like,
All my life. That's what he said.
get this ugly ass. I'm like, y'all pay for.
How much would the sandals be? We got like what 3 minutes before we gotta get to the actual segment.
Okay, hold on. How much? First off, they be like 100 plus. 100 plus.
That's not okay. We gotta be realistic. That's not it. We know we pay.
That's
100
not
plus for,
bad,
We pay 100 plus
But
for
I'm
sneakers.
buying 100 plus for ugly. Oh hell no! I have a under
What's ugly?
100.
You mean Uggs?
Oh, okay. First off, mind you, like I don't know. I don't remember prices of things like until like so. It's just like, is this more than 100, 200, or 300? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Baller.
Like it's like which hundred?
Hey, mom.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like
Oh,
things-
hey, Miss Lady.
I'm like stuff is gonna be pricey regardless. To be honest,
Stuff is
Like,
gonna be, but babe, I'm
I kind of say I like only like
You know
one
what I'm saying?
sandal.
I have to like it.
I like
You
one
know
of
what
their
I'm saying?
designs of their sandal. Only one I could really testify for, but the brand is pretty basic. But that sandal's kind of cute.
Like, bro, Nordstrom has some quality shoes, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's ugly, I have a budget.
No, Nordstrom has
straight.
quality ugly ass shoes.
Yeah.
What is quality ugly ass
You know what I'm
shoes?
saying?
Exactly what they sell. Like it's the quality. It would just be
Like you
She
can wear
is a
them more
fool.
than like 10
She a
times or
fuck-
something.
Bro, I'm
Like,
sorry, you
shut up,
wear.
like,
like you
shut
can
the
wear
fuck
them more
up.
than 10
You-
times,
no.
but they ugly.
She said a
No,
quality
wear
ugly
that
shoe.
one time to try on the shoe, and then it goes in the back of your closet for the rest of the time being.
Jesus sandal made out of real leather.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's some old sandals.
That's
Used to
some
cut
old
your
sandals.
feet
And
without
that's just a
socks and
reference,
shit.
guys. Like, you know, the shoe stores you gotta shop at.
Hey,
You know
that
what
was
I'm saying?
some
Like,
real.
You know, I just bought some
Like-
Nike flips with Nike flip flops. They cool for me.
Nike flip
I got
flops.
some
They
here.
were like
Oh,
65 bucks.
You know, bro,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's a lounge shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has a purpose. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna pay for no shoe. I'm not even sure I'm finna do it. You know what I'm saying? More money. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not making sense. It has to, bro. Sometimes what you like can come from anywhere. That's just what it is.
Well, we have to get to our segment right now. You know,
You
once
just don't
again,
eat that in front of me.
Put
I'm
the
gonna let
strap
him
on it.
continue. but
we
go ahead.
It don't
introducing
smell like last
successes and fails and Black wellness to our topics today. Now, my question to y'all is this: what is you guys say
That was
successes
great.
and fails?
It's a
What did you
bean.
guys mean?
Sorry. For sure.
They hungry, bro.
Eat before your ass come. This is what he has to do. Okay, this is what he has to deal with.
It's time to shine.
What is successes and fails? Full of shit. Everybody full of shit.
Oh yeah.
There's an alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
If y'all just heard what Craig said, that was the most alcoholic shit I ever heard in my whole fucking life.
What?
That nigga said, "Where's the liquor?"
He said,
Got to lean in real quick.
Right,
That's
like somebody drunk ass
He
uncle and
said,
shit at the barbecue. Like,
He said, excuse my calf, mate.
dude said,
He said, excuse me. He said, excuse me.
Wow.
I didn't know we was being judgmental today. He said,
"No, I'm
I thought, yeah,
I'm not
that's
ju-
you.
I'm not judging.
He said-
I'm just observing how my
Enjoy
brother is.
yourself.
My brother is a
Enjoy
fool
yourself.
out here. That's all I'm just saying. Love him though. You know what I'm saying? You said what? It's a lot of. It's one is a chaser and one is a liquor. Okay, but let's get into this. Oh,
Let's go.
2:00.
You
Two.
right.
Okay.
O'clock.
Successes and fails.
Successes and fails. We're gonna do one more bombshell for that shit again.
Intro.
I didn't introduce this motherfucker 7 times. Here we go. All right. So, what is this? When you guys say successes and fails, what do you guys mean? Like, what do you got? What were you talking about in particular?
In particular, we were kind of just talking about, dealing with mental illnesses and
Okay.
talking about like our battles that we face with like depression, anxiety,
Yeah.
and just kind of the things that we face on a day-to-day basis with each other and ourselves, just because it takes a lot out of us, and it's kind of like a lot of successes and fails, a lot of pros and cons, a lot of good things and bad things.
It's a low bond situation. It's perfect for this.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, literally, yes.
So y'all talking about more so we are also talking about successes and fails in life or
Life as well.
Okay.
Yes. Anything that you think is a success and fail for you, there's something that makes you as a chapter, you pinned it, saved it for later talk about with yourself. What was it?
What do you guys feel like when fire successes and fails? What do you mean?
Well, that was well said.
That was what I said. Drop a coolest bomb for this girl right here. This girl came to their research in this motherfucker, huh?
No, but
Don't be like
honestly, man, like honestly, I feel like no boy, like successes, they are good, but you learn more from your fails.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You really learn more. Like I just like remember like just even getting awards or anything like that. There's very few awards that I got that I was really like ecstatic about type shit. And it's like the fails, it really stuck out to you more because that's what you remember. You know what I mean? More type shit. Like it's been times where, I succeeded a lot, but like shit I forget. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, I did do that shit. You know what I mean? But my fails, what I learned from my fails, like I think that's what kind of stood out to me more, and I think that's kind of just what it is at some point. You know what I mean?
I kind of feel opposite of that. I feel like they both kind of learning lessons. You know, I feel like what success is. What's success? Who is that?
Thelma, Memphis, Mickey.
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Memphis.
auntie.
Hey. No, I feel like what's this? Okay, so I feel like successes are lessons too. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like if you succeed in something in life, you kind of remember because you kind of like I did that shit. You know what I mean? Like you get yourself a pat on the back.
Right.
Like I feel like you should at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
gonna make you be more confident in yourself to say I can
I
do it again.
definitely
I can do
recognize.
this. You know what I mean? That and those fails, I feel like sometimes they could be the same thing. You know, like I have moments in my life where I think I've failed a lot. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of no's.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of no's, and I'm just waiting on that one yes. I've had a lot of yeses too, but waiting on that one particular yes is gonna really like take me to where I want to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like in general, we're too hard on ourselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
we as a people are too hard on ourselves. Like, a success doesn't, failure doesn't measure your success. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know?
True.
Like, my point is to this, like, just learning from your failures is a success. You know what I'm saying? Like, grow from it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Rather than like punishing yourself from it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what we talked about last time. The land of regret.
Mhm.
Sometimes
Right.
we get so stuck in our failures. We
Mhm.
get so stuck in where we fucked up at in our lives. We be like, well, damn, I did succeed here, but it wasn't enough.
Exactly.
Because this
Right.
failure really fucking me up right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shortchanging yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Real talk. Is there any time in anybody's lives where you guys feel like you succeeded really well at something and you feel like you congratulated yourself on it?
We too hard on ourselves. Like, I'm sure
See,
we accomplished
you see, you see how everybody had to
You see
think.
that silence?
You see how everybody had to think about
That
that, but
was
then
silence.
like if I said,
Did I
what,
succeed?
I have to say, is there a time when you failed? They'd be like, hell yeah. So let me
This
tell you
one
about this
time.
moment. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It go back to what Craig was saying. Like we don't remember those those successful moments in our lives, which we
Right.
should. You know what I'm
We
saying?
really should though, because we work so hard to get to there.
Yeah.
When we do get to there, you know what I mean? And I think it's more so too like just how society is, you know what I mean? Because we live in a what have you done for me now or what have you done for me lately, and it's not enough. We live in that type of society, so it's just like you can succeed, but it's just like okay, but can you do this? Like, well, can you be better than that? You know what I mean? And it's just like I think a lot of times when we fail, we have more time to cope with that. We have more time of a understanding that than success. It's just like if you're so good at something, you always succeeding. You're good at it, but you're not really taking in. You're not really learning anything. You understand me? Like when you fail at something, and you know what I mean. When you bad at something and become good at something, you learn it. You know. Yeah.
Fail, become a master.
Exactly.
Interesting way to say that. He said when you're good at something, you're a natural. When you fail, you become a master. And you feel like, and I think that's something that everybody kind of does. You kind of want to be like, damn, I fucked up. I want to get better at that. You know what I mean?
You said this could never happen again. You know what I'm saying?
But I
Like,
think
type
that's
of
because we be
mentality.
so stuck in our comfort zones. Yeah, I realize like after we accomplish something, after we gain some form of success, we get comfortable in that success. We get complacent.
Right.
We forget that we have we mentally know we have to strive for better in like a bigger goal than what we are. When we get kind of comfortable, we get okay with the accomplishments and the success that we have achieved. And that comes to the point of in comfort zones, nothing ever grows. So I think that's why a lot of us be so stuck in us failing is because like our successes, we don't live there often. We don't really get to go there too many times. We don't really get to enjoy that because it's in our comfort zone. And we're always pushing to be outside of our comfort zone to be something different. Everybody always want to be something different, this like completely different ass person. It's always I gotta be against the odds, against like what everything else is doing. When in reality, you gotta be different than like for yourself. And I think
Right.
that comes with the thing of like living in your comfort zone.
Let me ask all y'all a question.
Mhm.
For everything you fail, have you taught somebody else not to do that?
Of course.
100%.
Of
I
course.
taught myself.
Taught myself, taught somebody that I seen doing the same thing I was doing. It's like correcting others along my same path. Like I've been there, did that. Don't try that. Go a different way. Don't walk down the same path I did. Don't do the same things that I know didn't bring me or warrant me any happiness or success.
I agree.
Facts.
I was gonna say sometimes success is, even though we may be naturally good at something, sometimes we still have to congratulate ourselves on the things because sometimes it might have been a struggle. I think those are the kind of successes that you have to really say, I failed at this and now I've succeeded at this. Let me give myself a pat on the back because at one point I failed at it.
Yeah.
And I think we have to start congratulating ourselves on those things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because there's been a lot of moments where I have failed and I'm like, let me go back and do it again and I've succeeded.
Mhm.
And I pat myself on the back. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It's not narcissistic at all. You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
it
like
builds my
now I want y'all
confidence,
to
it built
really try to
myself.
think
Yeah.
of that, like for real, like what was y'all really successes, and don't be hard on yourself. Nothing is stupid. Like what was really a success?
Shit, me in sports. That was
Yeah.
a lot of success.
Me in sport.
Sports.
Okay.
Yeah, that was about a good success for me.
He was
I
really
did-
talented
I
at
did some-
the ball.
I did some great things.
Go ahead.
What sport did you play?
Yeah.
Football, track,
Ooh, no.
Yeah, Craig,
baseball.
he did everything.
Yeah.
And wrestling.
Now you.
Yeah,
can
he did
share
do
that.
wrestling.
Why you
We
just
did
not
wrestling. We
sharing
both did
this? You
wrestling.
could have been
Yeah.
saying something
Yeah.
like this. Like you could have been on game.
No, but real shit though. Like okay. Well, if we're gonna talk about success, like when I won the city championship,
Okay.
like that was a big thing for me. Like that was one of the success. Like I'll always remember. Like
Right.
you know what I mean. Like that was.
And it's something that should be
Shit.
talked about a lot more. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Even though it might be in the past, you should still talk about it because it's an accolade that you did, you succeeded at, and you need to tell somebody about it. You know what I mean?
You put the
Right.
work into to
Yeah.
get that success. So the mini successes are what we have to always make sure we give enough attention to as well, because the mini successes are what gave us to our big L's, our big wins. It led up to something.
I agree. What about you, Heaven?
Mine has to be like work related. So I've been working since I was like 14. So I think my biggest accomplishment is like, I think my biggest accomplishment would have to be like being the youngest G in my district at the time. So I was 22 and the average GM was like 23, 24. So I was 22. I was in the market, majority of them being men. And I was like, wow, this is a little bit too scary for me, especially because I came from like, being always by myself and like always working with myself, to me being thrown into having to work with amongst a group of people and having to direct people is pushing me outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
It was days where I was like, okay, listen, this ain't it. I'm about to quit. I'm about to stop coming, collect unemployment, be done with this shit. But I think my success was honestly like doing it for this long and then stepping down like 2 months ago and realizing like this was it. Like success for me was knowing when I was done, before I broke my shit down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Heaven, there's people that I know that are older than you that have
At
never been a manager of
22?
anything.
A nigga could have said, "Nigga, I'm gonna make you Jim 22."
Right.
Nah.
Right, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, I'm straight.
and that's once again one of those things you have to congratulate yourself. Me and my babe talk about that all the time. Like, that's really a big accomplishment.
That is
Yeah.
though. That really is.
It feels good to know that I did it, but also feels better to know that like I knew when I was gonna be done mentally before I was like physically, before I knew I was gonna be done over mentally, and just be like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit. And like it's okay. Like I had to really catch myself before I got into the comfortability of like, okay, well, I'm used to being like depressed with this job, like hating this job. I'm used to it. It's okay. I had to figure out that like there was more to than me just not being happy with my job. I want to do something I actually love and enjoy, not just something I have to tolerate because my bills need to be paid.
Right.
Most definitely, dude.
I think a lot of us work those jobs. Like we are done with
Go
those
ahead.
jobs.
Literally.
Hey, done with that shit.
Is there a moment about you for you?
Heaven got this sticky note on her laptop, like I will never be broke again. Like
That's something that,
with a
Man.
date on it,
damn.
like stamped it. Like today I'm serious.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro, literally,
and hopped in her bag ever since, bro. Like,
bro, literally, I'm talking like that day I wrote that. I was with my ex. I was like, listen, like it's two people in the same household, and we just not only one of us is making ends meet while the other is like paying everybody else, giving everybody else money, but you're not worried about where you need to be at.
Facts.
So I'm like,
Facts.
I can never be this broke to where I'm paying my bills and I'm still looking at like less than $100 in my pocket. Like that's not it for me. So I knew I had to have multiple streams of income, create multiple streams of revenue for myself, because I knew after this 9-to-5 shit, I needed more than this. I needed something else to be like, well, this is where all my heart went, my hard work went.
I definitely feel you on that one.
Go ahead and get something to show for yourself, Heavy. Go ahead.
Thank you.
What about you, Shay? Have you ever had a successful moment in your life that you feel like because I feel like a lot of times we have, like, I see some of your pictures. You talk about modeling and stuff like that, and I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit on that. I feel like that's a successful thing because everybody
You are
can.
definitely
And
very
and contrary to
good
what everybody may
model.
believe, everybody cannot model.
Not at all.
They may be like, "Oh, I can model because this girl's doing it." No, bitch, you can't. But you try it. I'm okay with that. It's okay to try, but you're not. You know what I mean? And I feel like you've done a really excellent
I don't
job
want
with
to say
that.
that to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that and then like fuck up my karma. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but
I
sometimes
do
truth
feel
is
like
true.
sometimes truth is true.
Karma ain't got shit to do
Yeah,
with
like
the truth.
sometimes it's just like everybody's not called to do the same thing. Like you may be called,
and you ain't motherfucking wrong.
you know what I'm saying? So it's not saying it
No.
because it's saying like you be bashing somebody, but it's saying in the fact that everybody's not called to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like everybody can't sing, but there's some that can and they need to do it. You know what I mean? And there's some that
Hey,
can't and they need to stop.
Don't let that church
You know?
part confuse you now. He said because there's some people in the church part, they only gonna let you sing at church. Listen,
Ah,
they need to stop that shit. 'Cause people cannot
only
sing.
gonna let you sing at church.
Go
Look,
ahead, wrap it up. Wrap it up. For me.
look.
Dude
Hey,
said,
that's when you tap them on the
No,
shoulder
y'all.
and shit. All right, my sister.
Thank you. Thank
Y'all,
you.
one of the successes that I had, like, I made a 5-year plan, right?
Mhm.
I'm naturally doing the things that I said I was gonna do. I made this list in January.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of put it on the back burner, like that's just like because I was really talking my shit on that list. You know what I'm saying? So like, but like for real, like whatever you want is gonna come to you. That's what it is. Like that's what we get in emotion. Like I'm so proud of myself for making it happen. Like we in the future now. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
what's up.
facts.
No, but you know what though, man, I dig that though because at the end of the day, it's like shit. I can understand you making the list and everything on that list. You know what I mean? You doing because it's
Not
steps
everything,
To get,
I ain't
I
say
mean,
that.
I mean, not everything, but I mean, shit. Long as that list getting crossed out,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Because it's steps. You know, it's levels to that shit. You know what I mean? It's levels to getting to that success. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to start somewhere. You know, you can't just
Y'all, come on,
you
y'all.
can't just
Shout
wait.
to that.
You can't just wake up and be
Right.
like, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Levels
Team.
to
that shit.
I mean, I feel like for me, I feel like there's been a lot of successful moments, and what I've been trying to do is give myself credit for the shit that I do.
Hold on, you didn't take your cup.
What? I don't have nothing in there.
Shake, you run a thing real quick.
Heaven too damn nosy for me. This every time I say, oh no, you didn't take. What's crazy is Heaven. Did you take yours?
I caught him
Out
not
of
take his.
pocket.
You
She
know
out
what?
of pocket. I'm
I saw
telling
him not
y'all.
take his, and I wasn't going.
I'm
Nope.
telling y'all,
He
it's
got
out of
out of it. I
order.
was getting out of it. Nope.
She be out of order.
You
She be
still
out-
got some in there from the beginning.
That's what I'm saying, Heaven. I have no more.
Heaven
What are
still
you
got
doing?
some in there from the beginning of the show.
I didn't say how much it was sent to take, so.
A shot is a shot, Heaven.
And I
Bro,
did take a shot.
The way I pour it, bro, you can take at least half of
This motherfucker
That's
took
it.
a
one. Bro, you can finish. You can take that whole thing actually, but like you could take half of that for one though.
Is that the right cup?
Yeah, no, that's the liquor right
Look-
there.
Okay.
Ha!
Salt.
You're
Can you get his shoulder real quick?
Mhm.
He has some salt on there.
Oh,
Gotta check it out.
Got
I
that.
just want to make sure.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
right.
people be lying.
Got it
Yeah,
all.
that's cool. I'll take the
You just
salt.
try to let yours go. That
Philip,
Cause
What happened?
finna
you're not
get-
slick.
take the cup.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I had the cup
Can I
and
see
I
it?
put it down.
Can I see you drink Can I see you drink it?
Did not take.
It's pure pressure.
Take
I'm
it.
a victim again,
Yeah,
yet again,
ridiculous.
of something
Echo.
else.
Hurry the fuck up, Victor.
It's still in his cup. You just
You
heard
know
that weight.
what, man?
That wasn't. No, that was two shots. I took a shot.
You know what? Let's take
Damn.
a shot for victims. No, I'm fucking with you.
That was perfect. I'm
That
sorry.
was perfect.
That was
I needed
perfect.
it. I needed it.
I see why we have
That was
that.
actually appropriate.
That was actually
That was a
appropriate
good
for the
one.
setting.
I
I
needed
see why we
it.
have
No, I mean, as far as success is, I just feel like you should give yourself some credit for when you do make, when you do make strides and things like that. You know what I mean? I was gonna say the other topic was Black wellness, correct?
Yes.
Give me into that.
Black health wellness. When we say Black health wellness, we're talking in all aspects of making sure we are taking care of ourselves, body, mind, soul, spiritually, mentally, physically, making sure we're just making ourselves accountable and making sure that we're always comfortable.
Mhm.
The most important thing for anyone is making sure you are comfortable as people, because no one else has to live in these shoes besides us. So when we say Black health wellness, we want to talk about mentally, spiritually, and physically. But more than welcome, you guys are open to talk about any specific aspect of Black health wellness, but just anything of the sorts. But I would have to say those were where we're going to go with.
Mm. I think spiritually, for me, I feel like I think Black people love church, but I think church sometimes is not for us.
Ooh, preach on it, nigga.
Jesus,
Literally.
Preach on
let
it.
me get the saints
I want to
involved.
hear. I really want to hear what you have to say about
Because
Preach on
you know,
it.
church is supposed to be a place for it's like a hospital. You're supposed to go get your healing from the Lord, and have a relationship with the Lord. But a lot of times we go in there, we click up, and we do all kind of other shit, and then it's called church hurts, and people end up leaving church, and they end up leaving church worse than they came
Mhm.
because of the whatever the fuck they've been through in church. Because church can be messy too. It's a hospital. Hospitals can be messy. It's full of you got trauma. You got the ER. You got infectious disease. You have all kind of shit going on in the hospital. It's a bunch of things
Saving
going on.
lives, but sick as a bitch.
But sick as a bitch. Saving lives, sick as a bitch. I feel like Black people we run to the church and we use that as a tool to try to make ourselves better. When the truth of the matter is, we should really be looking for the God within ourselves. Church is not going to help us to be better human beings or to honestly fulfill what we need to fulfill. The relationship with God is what helps us fulfill those things, not the church. And I think spirituality is something that Black people need to get into. You know what I mean? Not religion, but spirituality. I think it'll be better for your mental health. I really do, because I feel like a lot of times it's okay. Like, I believe in the Bible 100%. I don't live my life every day by everything by the Bible, but I definitely believe in some of those stories because they make sense. But there's pieces that are missing. It's like a puzzle. How can I look at a full puzzle if every piece is not there?
You can only see bits and
I
pieces
can
of
only
the
see bits
vision.
and pieces. Because remember, that was a book that was constructed by a human being that had issues and mental illness himself.
Can I piggyback off that real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm so glad you just brought that up. We have to also make sure that we're dissecting the portion of it being in the church is where you will consider and you will find the most hate and the most anger and the most hurt is inside of a church.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, like, out of my 22 and a half years of living, I've experienced my most hate coming from people inside of the church.
Yes.
Christians specifically,
yes,
are the most hateful group of people I've met so far.
Wow.
I have to say that, like,
Christians and
You know what?
Christians and
I have to say
some Muslims too, because I feel like Muslims hate
They hate
homosexuals.
everybody.
but you also have to understand in
Them
the same
niggas hate
sense of
everybody.
like Islamic hating sexuality in the Quran, it doesn't like shun the person, it just shuns the act, as does the Bible. But the Bible was like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm definitely gonna have to behead you. You got to go for that.
Yeah.
We have to understand that the Quran and the Bible are very similar.
Mhm.
They're kind of like brother and sister books. They are
Mhm.
very much similar. They just have different peaks and different little turns, twists in here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But they live very closely the same.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I would have to say that having never read the Bible, but having only read the Quran, I would have to say, hearing and based off the interactions I've had with Christian people and people that have the religion of Christianity and the people that have the religion of the Islamic community has been more welcoming than the Christian faith has ever been.
I think, but
I'm gonna tell you why. I don't even.
I'm gonna say. Let me tell you why. But I just feel like this off that they are accepted to the lesbians and not accepted to gay men.
Nobody is. That's the thing that's
the problem.
That's a problem. Like,
that's a problem.
And that's a problem where they will accept one, but not the other.
Because Christians will not. Now, as I say, because the Muslims will accept the lesbians, but they won't accept the gay men. The Christians won't accept either.
Christian, but Islamic
They won't accept either.
But you know what though? It's like this though. Not it's like this for me. See, and this is the problem I have with some Christian people, because they act like they shit don't stink, and they act like just because you worship or something every certain of the day, certain day you worship, you know what I mean, this man or whatever like that, or you go or you do this, you feel like you have a up on something like that.
Yeah.
And in all actuality, we are all human beings, and we are all human beings. And when they say, everything is equal, they mean we are all flesh.
Right.
You know what I mean? Meaning ain't nobody subject to mistake. I can't be better than you. You know what I mean? It might be a time in my life where I'm doing better than you, but it might be a time in your life where you're going to be doing better than me. So who's really better? You understand?
And the thing about it is go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
No. And I just feel like them, like, you can't. How can you judge somebody? It's like this. Make it make sense. If I'm a judge some motherfucking body, that mean I has to be perfect. That mean if I'm judging somebody, I have to be perfect. So if you're gonna judge somebody, judge yourself, because ain't no sin greater than the other. I read the Bible too.
Yeah. And
You know,
my
so
thing,
and if it ain't no sin greater than the other, then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I know motherfuckers that fake that shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, so it's like if you gonna condemn somebody, yeah, you gotta start with yourself first.
I think, and not to say that neither one of them are good, because I know you guys both have been around Muslims, but every Muslim I've been around has been a lot of hateful energy as
Yep.
far as me being, for sexuality and things like that.
I believe it.
And that's something that's why I feel like it's not really too accepted. Like I feel like the Christians know they got the gay girls in the choir singing. You know what I'm saying? They not saying they accept it, but
They deal with it.
They deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But both of them, I feel like both of them preach acceptance. The Quran and the Bible both preach acceptance, preaching don't cast the first stone. As far as if you're not a sinner, you know what I'm saying? They both preach those things, but neither one of them I feel like follow them, and I feel like that's because of their spirituality. No matter what religion you are in, Black people, when you're spiritually in tune with God, you can't judge. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you would judge. I feel like you would only be judging yourself. And I feel like you would only be trying to see the love and the good in other human beings, because that's what God is trying to do. Because God sees that in us. He don't see it. He sees us for our flaws, but he sees us for our greatness. You know what I'm saying? Whichever God you may study. I feel like there's only one, and whichever one you may study, I feel like he sees us for those specific things. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you're not spiritually in tune with that, you become in this spiritual realm, you become in this religion realm where you're just judging everybody. And it becomes, like I said, it's not good for your mental health, because you think that you're better than people and you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And that drives people away.
And that drives people away.
You know,
it drives people away, and it makes people hurt, and it hurts people. You know what I mean?
It's been, many people, like, I even came encounter with, like, they want to come and want to get some, but it's like when you judging people coming through the door, when you don't know their backstory, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I guess, the old famous line, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Because it is like we all got faults. We all human beings. We all this. And instead of judging, we need to help each other get better. You understand me? Like,
I agree with you. I agree with you 100% on that, bro. Yeah, because mentally we're all Black people are kind of,
we care
but there's a lot of things that they're not they're doing now that they should have been doing a long time ago for mental health. Mental health should have been something to focus years ago, but it's a focus now coming up in like 2021. But it should have been a focus a long time ago, because it's been a focus in other communities.
Do you think it's only a focus within our generation, or do you think it's a focus for generations upon generations, folks older than us? I feel like a lot of generations, though the generations after us and our parents and their parents, they still don't really understand mental.
I think it's the generation. I 100% agree.
Our generation, it would never been able to change unless it was for our generation, because our generation was the first ones to step on uncomfortable toes.
Yes,
we're the first ones. We weren't the first ones, but we were the ones that were willing to lose it. Not saying our ancestors and our people before us didn't do it, but this one, they were like, okay, listen, I can't do this anymore. It's either I be hurt or I have to go. I have to either die with this or be hurt for this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where they're really embodying who we used to be, because at this point it's for all or nothing. We're dealing with so much at this point. We're dealing with having to see ourselves constantly being killed on TV. We're dealing with ourselves having to deal with like depression, anxiety, all within our own homes, and having to see it on TV. And we're being broadcasted as these like troubled communities, when in reality we're not troubled. We don't have the same resources as everybody else. We don't have the same accessibility to anything like every other community does.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has to be a focus. We have to understand that we're going to have depression, anxiety, and we're going to have just mental illnesses all over. We're going to have schizophrenia. We're going to have these things borderlining and overflowing into our community until we are able to get proper care from the system. But I feel like we'll never get that, because when everything was created, we were 1/3 of less of a person. We have not been seen as much in any state of systems.
That's facts. That's 100% facts. Mental, because it's the first generation that talked about it, because first generation really, I won't say care, but was knowledgeable and information and had enough education to know what was going on. Like, let's say my great grandmother, she had 7 kids in the 50s and throughout the 50s and 60s. She, of course, had postpartum. And she was in and out of the hospital. She was sick. They didn't know what it was. Of course, she had postpartum, but of course, back in that time, that was not what it was called. Nobody really cared. Mental illness wasn't something that was really important. You know what I mean?
Right.
As far as in the black community, get over it, deal with it. It's part of life. That's how we were.
Yeah.
You gotta be honest. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how we were raised. It comes from slavery, all of that. So now this is the first generation that's saying, no, I have postpartum. I'm something wrong with me. I need to take some time to get my mind right.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? But we have the knowledge to know that stuff. The generation before us didn't know that either. Even our moms may have had some moments where they were feeling a certain way. They didn't know what the hell it was called. They didn't know how to deal with it, but they just dealt with it and said, get over it, because their mama said, get over it and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all they knew. Now we have the education and resources, I feel like, to get the mental health, mental health.
Get access to mental health.
Yes, yeah.
To
You know,
get access to,
therapy.
like,
I don't condone medicine for mental health, but I do condone therapy. I think therapy is very, beneficial for black people.
No, don't get no medicine. Or shit. They
Look, I feel like autism is mine, but I feel like for black
I-
people, therapy is something that we need. I think we all need somebody to talk to, and whether we can, because sometimes you want to talk to your friends, you can't tell your friends certain thing. You tell somebody that you don't fucking know.
Yeah,
You only see on the one day a
It's
week.
easier.
You definitely cannot.
It's easier to undump on somebody that you have never fucking met.
No, you don't.
I would love to go to start like, this is my whole fucking existence.
Yeah.
Dump it off and like, all right, cool.
You know why?
Never do
Because
stuff again.
they literally have the ability not to judge, because it's not because in their description they're not supposed to. They're just supposed to understand. That is literally what they're supposed to be able to do, for you to talk to and to understand and to try to get clarity on what the fuck it was that made you do what the fuck you did, or what made that decision in your life. It's something that we all need, because sometimes your friends be like, oh girl, I wouldn't have did that if I was you, but you're not me. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or a nigga might be like, yeah, bro, you ain't player now. You weren't smart for that, bro.
I ain't hear that.
I didn't need you to say
I
that.
ain't come for all that.
I'm here to unload.
Literally.
To
And you
unload.
said this is a safe space. I need to safely unload this package that I'm carrying right now because I'm tired.
And that's okay. I'm gonna go to my therapist and tell him how much of an ain't shit ass nigga I am. But you're going to love
And they're
me.
not gonna judge
But
you.
you're not gonna say nothing about me. You're gonna say, so Philip,
Why do you think
what
that?
made you be an ain't shit ass nigga? I'm just
Like,
curious. You
What
know what I'm
made
saying?
you realize that you wasn't shit?
Yeah.
No, hold on. So wait. So you tell. So what if you was a therapist? Now you telling me what if you didn't agree with none of it? Like you said, understanding your therapist supposed to understand you, right?
Yeah.
Now what if you didn't agree with shit?
They don't. They don't agree with
real.
you. But they're not. They don't agree with you. They're not. They're here to make you understand why you feel that.
You have to come to a level of understanding of
Yeah.
how they think, right? What if you this nigga just talking, killing mass people? You can't relate to it.
Mhm.
And shit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. He's like, what if they coming from the left end field? They talking like, I'm about to kill everybody.
Like,
at that point, what do you do?
you can't be like, I feel you.
I feel you, my nigga.
No.
I fucking feel you.
My thing, I don't think of it. I think they'd be like, well, why do you feel like you want to
Nah,
kill
at that
everybody?
point, give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes.
If they white, yeah.
Give me 10 minutes.
If they white, they like, yeah, we finna get this motherfucker committed today. Yeah.
It's gonna be some real big shit
And if
going
they-
on.
And if they black, they might flip out and say, bitch, what the fuck you say? It depends on what kind of person you get. Shay over here quiet as hell. Like what do you think? What are your opinions?
So many thoughts like that have ran across my head ever since we've been talking.
Run them passes, baby. Run them
Oh my
passes, baby. Let
gosh,
me know.
like-
Run them Shay. run them
Okay. So wait.
What was that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You see her face? She's not having that shit today.
Go run them
No,
passes.
like, okay. First off, I was feeling you on that. First time, okay. I'm feeling you on that. Church is not for everybody tip. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes that may be like, I feel like you have to try. Okay, but what I was gonna say is that first off, me saying this, I'm only a little piece of this earth. Who am I? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this not coming from I know better than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like this how I would look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Though I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? Because they all teach acceptance. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, you're gonna do you and don't feel bad about doing you. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, life is what you make it. You can't deem everybody as one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you may feel like we're all just people, you know what I'm saying? We not a perfect being. You know what I'm saying? We're all just people. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is just one thing. You know what I'm saying? You can get trapped. People trade in what they want for what they know. You know what I'm saying? You know, every day you want acceptance from other people, but all you know is hate from other people. You know what I'm saying? So life is what you make it. So once you see the acceptance in people, then it'll, you know, I'm only a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know better than you. I want to clarify. You know what I'm saying? You go see what you want to see at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect. You gonna see what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, look for the good. You know what I'm saying?
I agree on that one. I agree on that one.
That's when life is good. When you knew in the morning when you woke up, life finna be good. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that has something to do with your mental. I feel like mentally you have to be there. You got to be on that page with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like, what do you feel like? What do you think are rituals, or what do you think are ways to get you there? Because I feel like a lot of people are dealing with mental health in the Black community. Some of our friends and family members are dealing with it. They don't know how they're going to get out of certain situations. They don't know how they're going to make it the next day. They mentally are depressed, but they are living in that depression, and and they're living in those failures and not really congratulating themselves on the successes that they have in their lives. Like, what do y'all think is something that's like, talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
What I think it help for real. Okay, if someone was to walk up to you right now and say they're depressed, what do you say?
I would say, well, why?
You know what I'm saying? Though it's so hard we trap ourselves in we not supposed to be hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel bad for feeling bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you feel like nobody ever told you. Nobody literally said, like, no, that's, you don't feel nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually, like, I feel like to say it and to know you ain't wrong for how you feeling. Like, know yourself. You ain't wrong for how you feeling. So if you say, like, hey, I'm depressed, and someone declines your answer, they can't tell you what you're living in. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the worst case scenario, all they can say is no. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they don't accept what you're saying, at the end of the day how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody tell you what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So say how you feel. Live in your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need some time, give yourself some time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
And it's not for nobody to accept or deny you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only for you, right? You the one fucked up, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody put no stamp validation on how you feel. Validate yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt that.
And self-affirmation, speak them to yourself daily. It's not about your appearance, about the things you want to accomplish. Like, I can accomplish this. I can do this. Like with Philip with his goal, he can reach 100. He can reach 40,000. He reached over his goal. Self-affirmations, constantly telling yourself that you can do it. Constantly giving yourself the space that you need to understand that you can do this. We all have our own paths, and we've paved it this far. We can do anything we put our mind to. Fucking anything. It's gonna be a little stressful, but what the fuck isn't?
That's facts.
Be stressed out with shit that's gonna make you feel good about yourself. Not about some shit that's gonna make you feel annoyed. It's fucking waste of space.
Be stressed about shit that's gonna make you feel good about yourself, not shit that's gonna make you be annoyed.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Like, what? You stress me out? No.
Right.
Craig over here. Craig,
I feel everything.
I feel everything. Craig feel everything. Like, do you feel like, is there anything that you do mentally, bro? Because one thing I would say about Craig is I've seen the majority of his life. He's had some moments where I feel like he really took the time to really get his mental health together. You know what I mean? And I think that was what moments were alone.
You know what? It's definitely about checking your ego and just checking yourself as a person, because it's sometimes it's like this, when you're not right and when you're going through shit, to put that shit on other people, that's not right to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and to really think about it and put it in simpler terms is like, you don't want to be alone, so you want to be with somebody, but your problems start weighing in on them. That's not right to do. That's not a, you know,
Mm.
a good thing to do. Why would you put your problems on somebody else? You know what I mean? Just because you don't want to be alone.
Because mentally they're not there. They haven't done
You
that.
know what I
You know,
mean?
they haven't done that work.
But shit, and my shit though, that's why it was just like when I took that time out to really get myself together and get myself right, like it was the best thing I could have did. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, can't nobody else. Somebody can make you happy, but for so long. Only you can make yourself happy internally. You know what I mean? People, if you're not happy with yourself, only for so long, shit gonna last.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? Only if you happy with yourself, shit will last
That's facts, bro.
forever, for real.
That's true.
That's some real shit.
Okay.
I know mentally for myself, I feel like I've done a lot of breaking down work for myself. You know what I mean? Like breaking down like my imperfections, my flaws, and my my successful moments, and what made me succeed and what made me happy about myself.
Mhm.
What people have said about me, and how have I taken it and have I absorbed it? Sometimes you absorb those words. You know, they say stick and stone, they break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Oh no, words hurt, baby. Oh
That shit
no.
stuck.
Have you ever heard somebody say some shit that you'd be like,
Bitch.
yeah, that was it. That was it.
Get your fucking friend.
Literally, you gotta ride with him.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah. People will do that to you, and because it fucks with your mental health. I think for Black people, we have to just we can't absorb what everybody says about us. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, I absorb that. I'm talking about myself. Let me say that. I sometimes I absorb what people said about me, and I've taken it personally, and I've either used it to make me better, or it's broken me down. You know what I mean? Like, so I think overall, I think that I've succeeded in trying to build a better person than I was yesterday, and I think I do that very well.
That's all it's
That's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying? And especially for our mental health, especially for our the shit that goes on with us. You know what I mean?
Babe, talk your shit.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
proud of you.
Make sure
For the
you take it
milestones you
serious.
make.
I'm proud of all of you guys in this
Yeah,
room
no
because
cap.
I feel like everybody in this room has made some amazing strides. We're on episode. This is 7, right? Episode 7. Like we've come a very long way from where we were at when we first started the show. You know what I mean? All of us have. I think we all have grown tremendously. We should be proud of ourselves.
Literally.
I'm the temp Yadatations.
You know
Well,
what?
okay.
She said, "I'm the temp, y'all the Temptations. You the S on the Temptations."
Damn, the last letter.
The last letter didn't even get his own spotlight.
Wow. So I guess it's time to get on the fucking reel. You know what I'm saying? Get us out of here real quick. You know what I mean? What's your on the fucking reel for the week?
Me?
Yeah.
You always looking at me first.
I look at. I can start. I mean, I start look at Heaven, look at Craig. I mean, I look at all of y'all. So I can start whoever want to go first.
On the fucking reel.
Thank you.
Get in your bag. The time is now. Don't worry about if you're missing out. Like that, all that shit. Everything happened before. You know what I'm saying? All under the sun. Like you ain't missing out on nothing that's gonna come back to you. Get yourself together. Have a reason to go out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. On the fucking real.
You know what? Wait, before. I'm sorry, I did something wrong. I messed up, but I'm gonna clarify it. I'm gonna fix it. I want to end that segment before we go to another segment. We have to end things before we complete things. We can't. It's called cheating. Okay.
Is it?
All right.
Or is this trying to be sharing the space?
Huh?
Is it really cheating?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, before we get on fucking the road, we do want to end the mental health. Do anybody have anything to say before we end?
Take your mental health serious. If no one else takes it serious, ensure that you take it serious. Ensure that you guys put yourselves first because no one else will put you first. And make sure you always give yourself a pat on the back, even when it's the hardest of the days.
I felt that. Look at Heaven.
That's a real inspiration.
Heaven is an inspirational
Pat
teacher.
your back.
You have to. I don't think.
Soccer
I think if
mom
you don't give your
quote.
granola bars, water bottles, miniatures.
Evie, you're gonna be a great mom.
Oh,
I'm excited for your children.
Thank you.
I know the baby daddy.
He's not trying to say that I'm pregnant right now, y'all. Don't
You
think that
ain't
he's
your
not trying to say I'm
baby
pregnant.
No, Shay pregnant right now. I mean,
you ain't your minivan.
she's carrying a surrogate right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Shay's-
I was just with my
When I say
Sarah Gee
you
last
say
night.
Sex with a hoe. How was it?
Okay, hold on. Before we get there, in there, because I got something to tell you about Heaven. Heaven ain't got on that damn app too. Okay. Yeah.
After Heaven said what she said, nothing I can say is gonna top that.
I just feel like
Yeah,
Craig is
just
drunk
take care of
and drunk and
yourself.
high,
I
and I
swear
feel
to
like
God.
I feel like Craig is like, whatever anybody does today,
It's
I'm
cool.
okay
I'm
with
with
them.
I
I'm just.
love it all.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk at all. He said, maybe a little. Not,
The way he's smiling,
okay.
I feel like
listen, bro.
I'm okay.
I got this. He said, I got it.
Get the fuck
outta here.
No, for real, man. I would just say, man, if you need that time, take your time, man. Don't put your stress on other people, man, and love yourself before you love someone else, man. Don't be afraid to be alone. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do for yourself.
Amen on that.
You know what I mean? Get yourself together.
Somebody by the name of Light 7 Year 20 TY. Hey, how you doing? I'm answering. They're like, are you there?
Mhm.
Hi, I'm here. How are you doing? And I just say for your mental health, just to end this segment here, I just want to say, congratulate yourself when you do succeed in life. You know, I think that's gonna make you have confidence in yourself to do other things, to try other things, new food, new adventures, new women or men, whatever you want to try to do. You know what I mean? Whatever, you know, succeed and you know, give yourself a pat on the back. But when you do fail, I feel like I think it's okay to be hard on yourself. I feel like when you are hard on yourself, you are going to master wherever the fuck you failed at. If you're not hard on yourself, I feel like you take shit a little too light on yourself. I feel like you're gonna breeze by things, but you'll never be able to be successful in what you want to do. You know what I mean? Because anything you want to be successful in, you're gonna fail in first. That's just facts. Somewhere along the line, you know what I mean? And I also feel like for mental health, I feel like do the work. Like I always say, do the work, do the mental work by yourself to do what you got to do to make sure that you are secure and you are good within yourself. If you do not, you will always struggle. You will always be insecure. You will always lack. And I don't think anybody wants to live their life. And life is long. Live their entire life like that. Right. Be the number one, not the number two, baby. Okay? Yeah. Even though the number two sometimes is good, the number one is generally better.
Go ahead. You are so extra dextra.
You funny.
I thought that shit.
You funny.
Riding with you.
Okay. So you gotta make sure you take that by the way for next time.
On the roof. He's gonna be on the roof.
All right, so we're gonna get on the real. Now we're gonna get on the real. Now Shay can reiterate what she just said the first time.
Oh no, the hell I'm not.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
heard me.
Okay, she got to do another one now. All right, so
hell no. Y'all heard me.
Everybody clap if y'all want Shay to do another one.
Y'all is so extra. Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Come on, Glittery.
Y'all want to on the fuck?
Come on, Glittery, my Glittery sister.
He's trying to come at me.
She looks great though. I'm coming because her skin looks amazing right now. I'm giving her compliments.
She look like
I'm making her feel like
in a Michael Jackson video.
Right. Do you remember the time? I just I was persistent. I'm good at what I do. I'm telling y'all. I'm sorry. What you mean?
How would you feel if a man rolled up in your crib
on
your party day, talking to your bitch, talking about, do you remember last time we fucked?
Not gonna lie to you.
I'm guards get him.
I'm Michael in that situation.
Michael is
that
a
nigga.
fool.
Because you wouldn't have made it through the motherfucking
Hey, when you're the king of pop, I mean, what can you do? Shit, I might roll up in the party and talk to your
Hey,
bitch.
hold on now, but wait a minute.
Not only did he roll up in your crib, but he taught your servants how to do his dance.
And they was hitting that shit.
You told your guards to get him, and they stopped for a while.
Hey, he didn't even
Started
know
dancing
niggas
with
can
They
do
were
that
like, fuck
shit.
it.
He said, "What is he's at the service dancing?"
Right. Like that's how often this nigga is there that he has time to teach choreography.
He has bonded with
He
the
has
staff.
tried to teach choreography. He bonded with the service. He said, "That's Michael.
I
Yeah,
am-
we know him.
I am
Yeah,
We know him.
absolutely
That
in
sounds like a Michael
situation.
Jackson thing to do.
But the legend has it that niggas was giving up they wives for Michael. I mean, you know, hey Michael, take her, niggas.
I mean, people giving up their children for R. Kelly.
I was just
mean,
gonna say about
that's
that.
it,
Look at
fam.
y'all. Look at that. Do
You
y'all remember
said,
that?
you know what?
Let's not go there today.
No,
Let's not
selling
go there today.
slavery.
We were in a good place.
We
Good
was
place.
definitely
I'll
in
jump
the
into
good Michael was a good
Y'all know
place
that
to
takes
be
us at
in.
least 2 hours to unpack.
Right.
The R. Kelly.
We ain't got enough
We gotta.
time.
We need
Yeah,
to
no
make.
time.
We need to make a specific show. Say this guaranteed and tailored to that specific situation. I want information. I want proof. I want DNA samples. I want all of it.
I can give it to you. I'll give it to you.
I want all of it.
Nah, bro. Whoa. Time out. This man said sad
You
things
know
we
what,
believe in.
man?
What you got an issue with?
I can't believe you can provide the proof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Have it. Oh yeah. Have it. Got it. Have it. Got it.
She gonna research.
She gonna research it. She gonna bring it up.
You keep receipts.
She gonna.
I definitely do.
She-
I want if you gonna do that, I want you to research all them parents too. I want you to research
Bring
their
in-
names too.
Can y'all get to y'all on the fucking reels?
Social security numbers if you can.
Birthday, fingerprints, whole thing.
Oh,
C cap and all.
C-cap and all.
C-cap.
Yeah,
Y'all, I'm looking at the time and
Okay.
it says-
we got 10 minutes. Girl.
She
I'm
wanna
looking
get
at
Man.
the time.
She trying to get that bowl before work.
On the fucking.
Oh, you
real.
trying? Oh, she want to get the bowl before work.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Okay.
Ahead. Craig, do you on the fuck? Oh, good. On the
Niggas
fucking
hungry.
real.
Y'all hungry? And
Yes.
shit?
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, whoa.
Look,
Oh, not
hungry
yet.
ass,
Damn.
man.
Get y'all.
I guess
On
I
the-
guess we're in a little bit early, so she
On
can
the
get her a
fucking-
bowl. But we gotta get her on the fucking reels first. So what's your on the fucking
Man.
reel, bro?
On
For the week.
On the fucking real, motherfuckers be hungry.
That's
Okay. Go off. Go off. Cause
Heaven.
okay.
On the fucking,
So
on the fucking real, motherfuckers be hungry as hell.
Okay. So anyway,
Have that.
he's a
Hello.
fool.
oh, so this week I got my first tattoo for my daddy this week. His name is by Brandon. His thing they all call him Brave or whatever. But
Brave, yeah. Shout out to my boy Brave.
that's not his name though. But Brave go off. But yeah, he gave me my first tattoo. Not the first tattoo, but the first most important piece I have. So based off of that experience, I would say, let memory stay with you forever. If you could stamp it on your body, let it stamp. But always remember the good memories. Always remember the small pieces, the little ins and out. Always remember the small portions, because they'll forever be stuck with you.
I don't know what.
On the fucking real.
That is so beautiful, Heaven. That was-
shit.
that
And
is-
That's so
I want to
beautiful.
say,
Thanks.
and I want to say on the fucking real,
You gotta say something.
these niggas is hungry.
It's the third on the fucking reel.
All right.
Hey.
So you want to do another one, Shay?
Hell no, Philip, go.
He said,
Oh, wow.
and no,
Shay is really adamant.
for real, y'all. You know,
Philip.
I love all y'all. I love all y'all. I love all y'all.
Okay.
Y'all,
fucking
y'all,
great.
my niggas, man. And on the fucking real, niggas were just hungry today, and I just,
So anyway,
I
just
just respect that. I respect niggas was hungry a little bit today.
On-
Stomach growlings and shit. So you know, we thank y'all for watching. On
We-
the fucking
we-
real.
Yes, sir.
we thank
There
y'all.
it
We,
is.
Give
we
me,
thank.
give me some bombs and that shit. They was hungry.
I don't know if he's there.
They was hungry.
If she could kill you, you that already, my nigga.
Right.
They was-
It didn't be hard to that. It didn't be that. Okay. All right. So on the
First 48, here we go.
if I can see Shay eyes right now, Shay is looking at me really, really
Hey,
bad.
no, on the fucking real, I want a bow too. All right.
Craig, look at this all be there.
On the fucking real.
On
On the fucking real, I have the most retarded castmates I've ever met in my entire life. Niggas hungry, of course.
niggas is hungry.
R word.
R word.
What's the R word? Oh, are we doing that? Are we being judgmental again?
Cuts off Mike. I'm going.
Fuck. Okay, on the fucking real. No, I just hope everybody has a great week this week. I hope you guys accomplish your goals and successful and succeed in the things you want to do in your life. Hope you're successful at just waking up in the morning and being your great self. You know what I'm saying? On the fucking real, I hope everybody just has a great week this week and focus on positive things. All right?
On the fucking
On the
real.
fucking real,
On the
niggas is
fucking
hungry. Now we're getting out of
Niggas
here. This
is
has been the
hungry.
Ice
complex.
cream.
This is your girl Shay Lee, Mr. Mickey Murdoch, Hevo, and Ozeli in your belly, and we are out of
I
here.
want something
Fuck
in my belly.
this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck
Yeah,
this
yes,
shit,
ma'am.
I'm out. All right then.